Add to the stream. There we go. Just bring up a couple of stocks. And let me just share in this room. All right, there we go. You got so many windows up and running. Like I said, it always takes a while to get everything up and running. But before we get started, everybody, just to do a little shout out. What a nice mover in the SYPR. Damn, we killed it this morning on this one in pre-market, huh? Beautiful stock from 8 o'clock this morning. The thing ran almost 100%. Look at that. Went from $3 to $6.50. It was great. All of us in pre-market did well. If you guys missed this on YouTube and Facebook Live, sorry, you got to get in the trading room. Just like us, friend us, and do a $9 trial. Just get in for the week and just see what we're doing. But this one stock alone, I think most of us are pretty much done for the day. All right, but market's not even open yet, so we'll talk a little bit about it, and then we'll talk about some other stocks. But before we get started, I just want to do want to talk about what happened yesterday. You know, Powell came out and spoke. The market crashed. Okay. I sold. I took some hits in some stocks. Okay. And then I got so ticked off because when the market started coming back, I had to buy back into them. And, you know, and I ended up breaking even. If I didn't sell yesterday, I'd probably have been up maybe 5% on my full, maybe more than 5% on the day on my swing trades. But it's just like, you know what? It was coming out so hard. The market just really took a huge hit. Did pretty well in some swing trades. Some day trade stocks that did bounce from that rally. I'm going to talk about them, specifically the airlines. Let me try let's just try Delta, for example, right here. And let me just bring up a 5-minute chart. You can see what I'm talking about. So you can see that we had that big correction right there where it dropped from 48 all the way down to 46 and then just shot right back up. So, and then in the afternoon, they did really well. So yesterday, airlines, cruise stocks. I mean, you could see even Carnival. I mean, just like had a great rally. Don't look at the day trading stock, but look over here on the swing trading stock. I mean, listen, since February, $18 stock. The stock literally is almost doubled. All right, literally almost doubled here. And it took a big hit, but it just came right back down. So whatever that news when he came in, I guess people started getting a little nervous. I'm telling you. I said, being the market going down is healthy. It scares everyone, but you could see if people are still feel positive about the market. I know a lot of people out there. I know we have some old fellows fellow traders in our trading room. You know, you're not making money on yields. You're getting crushed on yields. It's like a waste of time. Everything is actually in, what's going on in the market. So just be a little on the careful side regarding about what you're getting, because some things are risky, some are not. But I told you just a while ago, I was a big fan going back in March, which is literally about a year ago. And you can go back on YouTube. I was a big fan. I put all my nephews, my nieces, everybody into airlines. And you know what? They're just starting to pick up right now. And I told you, there were stocks up about 500%, 1,000%. Yeah, I know we missed the Teslas. I know we missed, the Overstocks and the Wayfarers and the, I could go on and on. The Netflixes, all of them. But I said, airlines are going to come back. And they did. And I say, listen, if you could double your money, why would you not do that? You know what I mean? Like, who thought that the airlines are going to go out of business? Because you know what's going to end up happening? The government's going to bail them out eventually. They bailed out the financial district. The finance crisis, they did it again. But anyway, a couple of stocks, just banging out some of them. I want to talk about AMC also. AMC was also a pretty fun stock trading. But you know what? You got to be careful. I know a lot of people talking about AMC and trading it. I actually lost money on it. And then I bought it back and I made my money back on it. Because listen, the stock traded 4 million shares. This stock trades a lot of volume. And, it's obviously news came out pretty good, here in New York. Our Governor Cuomo said he's going to basically allow movie theaters to open up. And that really made that stock rally from 6 and almost went as high as almost $8. So, but it is pretty volatile. I mean, this stock is moving 10-cent swings. It's not an easy day trade. You're pretty much better off swing trading it. But but then she started getting pretty ugly in the afternoon. But the airlines, obviously, yesterday were just awesome. I mean, United Airlines, American Airlines, I mean, go down the list, 19 to 21. Those all did really, really well for us going into yesterday. Now, what are your thoughts? Okay, we're going to talk about that. Somebody's asking me right now on YouTube about ONTX. I'm going to check that out in a minute. But just wanted to touch upon some of the stocks that we traded yesterday that you guys missed. And I've been talking about them the last 3 days. Okay, since last week I said airlines. You know what I mean? Airlines look like they're really starting making a push. You don't hear too much about them, you know, but they are making a little bit of comeback. Just be careful; they're not the easiest stocks to day trade. All right. So now let's talk about what's moving this morning. So let's go pop on our big winner right now. The SYPR. Look at the stock breaking all-time highs right now. It looks like she's starting to break out. She's got some nasty shakes. She hasn't been cooperative up until about 8:45. You can see she's at like 650. She's moving pretty quickly. Now, when I look over here, you don't really, it's kind of hard to see and monitor the stock on the right. Remember, we use two vehicles when we trade. We use level 3 and we use level 4. Now, some of you don't even know what the hell that is. Some of you like, well, I know what level 2 is, which is on the bottom, which is all these yellows and greens and reds. And you're probably looking at it like, this thing is moving way too fast. I can't comprehend, Fausto, what's going on. I know, I get it, but this is what we teach. On the right-hand side, another thing, very, very fast-moving stock. But what we do see right here, which is actually working out a little bit better for us, I'm going to bring up the heat map, okay, on the CTU book map right here on level 4. And you could see that now this makes a little more sense. And for some of us, we saw that there was a big, big iceberg order. Let me just go back. There was a huge iceberg order, big block orders, hundreds of thousands of shares. Over 1 million shares was sitting around 650. The guy got done. He got hit once at 8:45. He got hit again at 8:50. And then finally, it took him out at around 9:05, which you could see right now before we started. And that's why it's breaking out. Okay, so for some of you here, like you're looking at this, you're like, how do you know it's going up or going down? I'm going to repeat it again. We follow the money. You want to use some stupid Bollinger Band? You want to use some Fibonacci? Go right ahead. Day trading, you follow the money. And you know what? That's why you got to have the right tools. Okay. So anyway, you guys did really well. Some of you probably should be done already. Michael says Fausto was talking about this morning's runner. Yes, I'm talking about the SYPR, which is up right now. And actually it's still strong. It's still really strong. And I'm looking here on the level 4. I mean, I'll share with you. I don't see any more sellers out there. I mean, look, I'm not getting any big block orders like I saw earlier. 10,000 at $8. I mean, I'm trying to go $14. I'm looking. I mean, I'm not seeing any more sellers. Guy just came in here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more sellers. So it looks like it's doing its shake again, which it did right around the 8:45 again. It's starting to go back up. All right. So anyway, that's a good stock we're going to watch. A couple other stocks, which we did. We made a lot of. I forgot to mention this stock. Holy crap. Workhorse. Oh, my God. Who traded Workhorse yesterday? That was awesome, right? Unbelievable. I did too, actually, believe it or not. I was in it. Look at this. For some of you on YouTube and Facebook, you're probably like, what are we talking about? This stock got halted and halted and halted. I think the news came out of some other company did a merger and they overinflated that the company's not worth what it's really worth. And all these stocks that are all EV stocks, I mean, all these electrical car stocks got hammered. This one went from 28, and listen, this was at 3 o'clock. It just dropped and it dropped and it dropped. And then and then all of a sudden, right around $14, $15, it started not getting halted so much. I know a lot of you guys got in. I know not too many of you got into the 14-ish, but I think a lot of us got into the 15, and it went to like, I know Josh did really well on it. It ran to like $15.50, $16. It went out to almost high is $17. So it was a great dead. That's what we call a dead cat bounce. Okay. By the way, you guys even know what a dead cat bounce is? I have a cat, and I'm not going to do it because that's animal cruelty. Okay, I love my Chloe. But does anybody know what a dead cat bounce is? Anybody know what a dead cat bounce? How about YouTube? Anybody here on YouTube and Facebook? You guys know what dead cat bounce? Come on, nobody knows what a dead cat bounce is? Come on, we teach that in class. Oh, everybody's giving me yeses in the room. Okay. Right. So basically, if you take a cat, and actually this is how they know if a cat's sick or not. You take a cat, you hold it from its legs, and upside down, you let it go, and the cat's supposed to bounce and land right on its feet and then jump. That's how, and that's that's how they know if a cat is very ill and sick, because a cat's supposed to, they have the most unbelievable coordination you ever seen in your life. But that's why they call it cat bat bounce. You drop it, you hold from legs, and automatically cat knows to hit the floor, land on its feet, and jump. So when we use the word dead cat bounce in trading, that's basically what we mean by that. Stock got destroyed, got crushed. Okay, right? Exactly, P trader. It's like when you hold a cat, and it's like he's pretending he's dead. You're holding on its feet because you paralyzed him, but then boom, they become dead. They come quite alive and land on their feet. That's why we call it dead cat bounce. So anyway, that was one of them. That stock went for 28. It died. And then all of a sudden, when they hit the floor, boom, it bounced. So that one was an awesome dead cat bounce trade on Workhorse. All right. So, but we did well on that one. But I'm going to watch it today. Listen, it's coming back down to where it is. If the stock holds you pretty strong, this stock could also be a pretty good stock to trade. GSAT is another one. There were a couple of stocks that had really nice pushes. This stock got hammered. It's coming up a little bit. It's got some really good volume, 10 million shares, up 16%, good spread. I didn't like it this morning because she dropped as high as like 218, and now she's coming back a little bit. There's a lot of stocks that were in that big percentage gainers list, and I'm not really seeing it. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't sold, because if you look at it here on the bottom left, a lot of them don't even have that much volume. Like I saw this stock, this RRD, and I don't know, it's up 30%, but you could see it's like downtrending. Wasn't a fan of that. Arlo, I threw that one in there. Had great after hours trading, but this morning she's kind of flat. Shorts. I mean, there's no really good shorts out there. This is all garbage. All these 2,000 shares, all BS. This is like garbage. But there wasn't really that many stocks out there. I had this one, the FSR. I had second thoughts on it. Stock went from 21. This, by the way, this is another stock like Workhorse. Okay, same thing. That got in the same car, in the electric car business. Now you probably also know we're hearing a lot about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been all over the place, and when I bring up our Bitcoin stocks like RIOT, the stock obviously gapped up really big this morning, and boom, it's starting to go back down. Okay. Same thing with Mara. Guys, be careful with these stocks. Okay, don't screw. These things are very, very volatile. You got to be a category 5 trader. You got to be one of the traders in here that averaging, like, listen, this thing's doing $7, $8 swings. Yesterday, I mean, Riot was down like 7 to 18 points, wasn't it? I mean, this thing was like hammered. Let me bring it up over here. You can see on the long-term chart. Yeah, this thing literally went from like $60, dropped down to 45. So, I mean, you got to be really, really, really careful to trade these stocks. All right. Now, just one person out here brought up a stock. Fausto on YouTube says, Fausto, could you check out the ONTX? Yeah, you know what? It's a penny stock. I'm not really a fan of it. It's not really going anywhere. It's up 11%. To me personally, right now, it's garbage. It's not doing anything. Now, things could change when the market opens up, but as of right now, not really the good stock to trade. Okay? All right. Any other stocks that I'm missing I did not call out? Anything else? Got 15 minutes. All right. So anyway, I want to make one. I want to say a thank you to Grant Brockway. You all know who Grant Brockway is. Grant Brockway made this for me. He sent this in, and I like to thank him. It says the 32-foot FF Fausto fishing team. Thank you very much, Grant Brockway, for that. That is a beautiful gift. We're going to hang it in the office at CTU. I always appreciate you guys sending these gifts. I know all of you. Andrea always brings us good, likes to fatten us up on our diets, but we love his cookies and everything else. The great baker from Canada, But Grant Brockway, thank you very much for that. All right, really appreciate it. Pretty cool. Yep, absolutely. So anyway, guys, we're going to be, don't forget, tomorrow, open house, 12 o'clock. If you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, please register, like us, friend us, get the alerts. Everyone else out there, like I said, you see something, you say something to Trading Room. And if you're new to here to Cyber Trade University, John Kay, Kennedy, All you new trial members in here in the trading room, please just be patient. Don't buy anything we call out. Just watch the traders. Remember, we don't teach you how to make money in trading. We teach you how to stop losing it. Winners take care of themselves. You got to learn how to stop losing. That's everyone's biggest issue. All right. All right, guys. So good luck. Happy trading. We'll see you back here at 2:30. All right. Oh, and almost forgot to mention, Traders Talk yesterday is up now. So if you missed Traders Talk at 11 o'clock, it is up and running. It's on the YouTube channel, and you can get to watch that Traders Talk with Josh. And it was a great class, so don't miss that. All right. Thanks, everybody. Good luck and happy trading. And for everybody in the Cyber Group room, we'll start commentating in less than 15 minutes.